Hi there, welcome to my channel and my first video. I'm Chantira. Now the focus of today's story and drawing is going to be a rolling pin. Alright, you may have seen one of this, but it's not this rolling pin, it's this one over here, or one similar to this. Okay, so now this story happened a few months back in a park not too far from where I live. So I was walking my dog, one spring morning. It was a beautiful morning, beautiful flowers and birds singing. And while walking my dog, all of a sudden, this guy dashes past us, just runs past us so fast, like a bullet, like he's seen a monster or a ghost or something. And the next thing I know, this lady runs past us, chasing after him, yelling after him and chasing him. And guess what was in her hand? Yeah, you guessed it, a rolling pin, one like this. All right. So I'll tell you how the story ended later. And our drawing today is going to be about this lady chasing this man. All right, that image is still in my mind. Okay, so if you've got a piece of paper and some pencils, just draw along with me. All right, if you haven't got some, you can pause the video and go look for a pencil and some paper. Okay, so now cartoons, right? We'll draw a lady here chasing this man. Now cartoons are meant to be simplified drawings of any subject matter. All right, and they're meant to be funny. Okay, now there's a sequence that I normally use to draw cartoons. All right, for the head, I usually start with the eyes, because they say the eyes are a kind of window to your soul. All right, can you look through my eyes and see a soul? No. It must be its day off. Okay, so let's start drawing. Just draw along with me. Okay, so let's start with the eyes. Now cartoons are usually drawn based on three simple shapes. All right, circles, triangles, and squares. And every other shape is or lines are derived from these three basic shapes. All right, so let's start with the eyes. We'll use circles. All right, so one circle. Okay, just draw a circle. If it's not perfect, it's fine. All right, even I'm not perfect. Okay. Okay, so one eye, then the other eye, like a little semicircle sort of. Okay, all right, and then the pupils, let's draw it facing that way, over here at the end of the eye, looking that way because the lady is chasing him, right? Okay, now so we start with the eyes and then we go on to the nose. All right, now if I could remember, his nose was kind of rounded, a small rounded nose, so I'll draw a small rounded nose. Okay, not really small. And cartoons are about being able to exaggerate features as well. So eyes, nose, and then comes the mouth. All right, one line down and a curvy line up this way, like a letter C inverted. Another line down and the chin. So eyes, nose, mouth. All right, and what do you have inside your mouth? Some teeth. I think he had some teeth in his mouth. You can draw one tooth, or will be nice to him, draw another one. All right, and maybe a tongue. He was screaming and running actually. So eyes, nose, mouth, and then comes the ear. A little distance from the eye, just draw a little ear like an inverted C. All right, and then the head. Okay, and he did have some hair on his head, so you can add some hair. 1, 2, 3 wavy hair, strands of hair. All right, and then you finish up the head, a little line here for the neck, and then just finish it up. Okay, and you've drawn a cartoon head. All right, and you can add some features onto the head if you wanted to as well, like eyebrows. You want to give it more expression. All right, eyebrows. He looks a bit scared, all right, because he's being chased by a lady carrying a what do you call it, rolling pin. I would be scared too. All right, and he was running, right? So let's draw him running. So recall the sequence again: eyes, nose, mouth, ears, head, and then finish up the face. All right. Now let's draw a sleeve, like me, sleeve. He was wearing a t-shirt here, and then a body. Okay. So look at the head. Head much bigger than the body. So in cartoons, anything goes. All right. Not too much. You don't stress too much about proportions and so on. And then let's draw the hands. 2 lines this way. And you see in cartoons, they usually have only 4 fingers, not 5. If you watch cartoons like Simpsons and so on, It saves them lots of time for the animation. All right, and time is money. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can draw the other hand on the other side. You can see it partially. The other hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just that. All right. Okay, we got the head, we got the body. Now the bottom part. All right. Okay, I think he had a big butt. Yeah, he had a pretty big butt. So draw a big butt there, like a number 2. Okay. And then one line down this way and that way. And we got one leg done. He's running, right? He's running. And the other leg down this way. If you lose me at any point, you can just pause the video and go back and have a look again. See how I did it, alright? And then add a shoe. He was wearing some shoes. Alright. And then, you know, in cartoons, when you're running, there's motion. You can add motion lines. A couple of lines there, a couple of lines there. Maybe on his butt as well, some lines. And maybe a couple of lines like this. And to show that he's taking off pretty fast, you can add some dust clouds, you know, like clouds over here. Clouds, dust clouds. This is called dust clouds. And oh, this brings me to another story. I was doing a workshop somewhere here in Perth, you know, for kids, 25 kids in the classroom with their parents. And I did this. And one parent started laughing, you know, she was laughing very loud. I said, hey, what's going on here, you know? So I went to take a look. This little girl, her daughter, she was about 5 or 6. I drew this and she drew this. Okay, a little different. Do you know what that is? Okay, it's a fun. And she colored it green. Okay, so I went and asked her, you know, hey, why did you do it over here, not here? She said, oh, this makes him go faster. Maybe so, but I haven't tried it myself. Okay, and she did not 1, but she did 2. Makes him go even faster, I think. Okay, so cartoons are meant to be funny, so you can add stuff like this to make it funny. Yeah, just sharing a little story with you, right? So now we got the guy done, okay, and let's give him a name. You know, every cartoon that you create, you got to give him a name. Okay, so let's give him a name. Let's call him Fred. I'll call him Fred. Now let's draw the lady, all right? Oh, she was chasing him. She looked angry. She was shouting at him. So the eyes again, let's draw the eyes. I've changed the eyes a bit. See, instead of circles, I use ovals. The pupils, like that. And next comes the nose, right? Eyes, nose. Let's give a sharp nose. Yeah, I think she had a kind of pointed nose. All right, then the mouth, right? The mouth again, like that. Okay, and she was pretty angry. So add a line across the mouth. Let's give her a full set of teeth. Unlike him, only 2. A line across there, a line down this way, and another line that way. All right, you guys all right? Okay. Eyes, nose, mouth. Next comes the ears. Excellent. Ears. Okay. And then we do the head. Now her hair, she had a kind of a. Okay, let's put a line here. Let's do a head. Okay. And then give her some hair. All right. Now I think she had a kind of a. Like that, kind of stuff on the hair. Yeah, all right. Yeah, and then you can just, yeah, something like that, a head, all right. Now to make her look more like a lady, you can add some eyelashes. Lines there, go lines there. Okay, right. And then we'll finish up the head. And then let's do the body, all right, the body. Okay, a breast, and then a body, a rounded body. Okay, right. And now for the hands, one hand was here, and she was holding a rolling pin, all right, rolling pin. So let's just draw a thumb, and then you can draw the handles of the rolling pin here, right? Handles, rolling pin. All right, and then you can draw a rectangle like this. All right, now to show the grip, right? So a thumb is there, and then 3 fingers, 1, 2, 3, all right? So it looks like she's holding a rolling pin. A good way to do this is to actually get a rolling pin on object and just, you know, try and hold it and see what you get, all right? Okay. Holding that, and then the other end of the pin. Okay. And the other hand, there's a line there, and then maybe she's pretty angry, like that. All right. And add the fingers. Okay. Now let's do the bottom. She was wearing a skirt. She was wearing a skirt, and she was running. Add a shoe there, and she had some hairy legs, you know. Yeah, was it hairy? Yeah, lots of hair. Hairy legs. All right, and the other legs over there. More hair there. And she was running as well, so you can add some motion lines. All right, add some dust clouds. Oh yeah, you can add some here as well if you want to. Okay, you can color the drawing in later once you've done the drawings, all right? Okay, let's give her a name. Did I miss anything out? Yeah, I've got all the features. Let's give her a name. Fred. What name fits well with Fred? Fred and Wilma. Fred and Wilma. So this is cartooning, all right? Drawing simplified figures using simple lines and shapes to draw a cartoon to tell a story, all right? Oh yeah, now coming back to the story, what happened to this couple? Yeah, she was chasing him. I was walking my dog. She was chasing him, right? So we followed them, you know, and they ran past the trail behind some fence, and they kept running. Yeah, and we heard them yelling, you know. They must have ran a distance, and they came back. And then we heard a loud thud, you know, poop, like something. There's some contact, you know. Something she must have hit him or something. Okay. Then he screamed, and then it went quiet for a while, and then she said, "Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit you." He said, "Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that as well. I didn't mean to make you angry," and so on. And then they said something else. I could make out what it was, like they were trying to sort of apologize to each other. And the next thing I know, they're walking past us, me and my dog. They walked past us, and he had his arm around her, the right arm, and then she was still holding onto the, you know, the pin, and then he had his left hand over his butt, rubbing his butt. So she must have hit him on the butt, you know. Yeah, she must have flattened the butt. Boom, she must have made contact. Oh, and looking at the drawing as well, you know, you could add in something here. This is moving down, right? So moving down, you could add some lines here as well. Yeah, it shows moving down. So she must have made contact with his butt and flattened the butt. Okay, but they got together. They were holding each other and walking away. So it's kind of a good ending, you know. I hope they made up and, you know, things are fine now and, you know, they live happily ever after. I haven't been to the park for some time, so whether this has happened again, I'm not sure, right? So the rolling pin, that was the focus of our story today. So I hope you enjoyed the drawing and the story as well. There's more videos to come, so you can subscribe and, you know, I look forward to seeing you in more videos. So I was just thinking about the focus for the next video. How about zombies? I'll see you then.